So this week you will be the prize on offer is because it does, of course, he is a secret agent. This is going to be some invisible ink. There you go. Can you see that?
Oh, brilliant! Yeah, it's fantastic.
Yeah.
Let me just, if you could just pass the invisible ink. Oh yes, yes, I can see it. It's lovely.
Oh,
Oh
look
yeah.
at that. There you
Oh,
go.
can we use
Endorsed by
that?
the letters Q and M. So,
I put my pen into it. Can I kill people with it? Don't explode. Careful. Don't explode that.
Yes.
Mime is
So,
not a dead art, courtesy of the internet. Let me just put it back over there. Thank you. Oh, there's a brick wall here. And a glass one to the side of me. Marcel.
must so. Question number one. Eyes down. Look
Yep.
in the first official James Bond film,
Yes.
Doctor No.
No.
Bond was ambushed on a mountainside
Yes.
in this vehicle. What was it? Was it A, a Hillman Avenger, or B, a Sunbeam Alpine?
It's a Sunbeam Alpine.
It is absolutely right. There you go.
Yay!
Out of one. All good. Yes, that was first James Bond film, Doctor No. Question number two. In the 1967 film, You Only Live Twice. No,
You Only Live Twice.
You Only Live Twice. Bond travels to Japan, and he drives the country's first supercar, which looks like this. Is it A, a Toyota 2000, or a Nissan Skyline? A Toyota
Hang on a
2000,
second.
B.
Hang on a second. Just let it. A little bit. White balance.
There you go.
I'm very familiar with what are my choices again?
Toyota 2000 or the Nissan Skyline. Is an interesting thing to story.
Well,
to
I
this.
thought it was the Honda 2000, not the Toyota 2000.
It's a Toyota.
It is okay. So I'm going to go for Nissan. No, it'd be Datsun. So I'm going to go for Toyota.
It is the Toyota, yes.
Yay!
However, this might have tricked you because I don't know if you can see this. There were
Yes.
only 300 and something built of these.
Gosh.
But Sean Connery was too big to move around in it when they were filming. So if you look, they chopped the roof off.
Oh, it was never supposed to be a soft top.
No, it wasn't. But they did it
I can't get
especially
inside
for
this
this.
thing. It's like Japanese women. I find it very difficult to get inside them. They're so small. It's a little bit me too as well, because I believe he blacks up in You Only Live Twice, you know. He does. He pretends to be a Japanese fisherman, and he puts boot polish on and dyes his hair, or both his hairs, because he's a bit bald. Yeah,
okay.
he blacks up, and you're like, it's never happened. This never happened now.
Anyway, yeah, absolutely right. It was the Toyota. Question number three. On
Yes.
Her Majesty's Secret Service with
Yes.
Australian George Lazenby.
New Kiwi.
Was it Kiwi?
He was
Not
Kiwi.
Australian. Okay. Who drove this car where Bond's wife was assassinated in this vehicle?
Diana
What-
Rigg. Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. And they're riding on in the horseback as well.
Yes.
The Armstrongs.
Louis Armstrong.
What is it? Is it A, a Jaguar XK, or B, an Aston Martin DBS?
This is Aston
Jaguar
Martin
XK.
DBS.
It is
Because
absolutely
I
right.
had one in the Persuaders with
Yes,
Tony
you did.
Curtis. Tony
Yes.
Curtis had the Dino, and I had the Aston Martin DBS. It did make me raise an eyebrow.
They just permanently raise their eyebrow. You're absolutely
Because
right.
I
3
was
out of 3.
Stockwell. Sorry. Yes, cool.
Yes, he was. Question number 4. In The Spy Who Loved Me,
Yes.
Roger Moore's Bond converts a car into a mini submarine. What was it? Would you like to see the picture of it?
No, I don't need to. It's a Lotus.
It was. Was it Lotus Esprit or Lotus Elan?
A spray.
It was an Esprit. There you go. Bing! Absolutely right.
Look at that. That one of the all-time. That was a great. That was a very good scene where he with Barbara Bach, I think.
Yes,
Robert Starr's wife, and they get in the car, and she's the Russian spy, so she knows how it works as well. And she says, "Oh, Mr. Bond, we have this same car in Russia." And anyway, she knows how to drive it as well. As they come out of the ocean and onto the beach, the window winds down. And the guy in a pair of trunks just stood there, like confused. Roger Moore just takes a fish out of the car. As if it's leaking so a fish could get in. I don't know what happened there. Lotus build quality, I believe. Lots of trouble, usually serious.
Yes. There you go. What is a Lotus Esprit? That's right, 4 out of 4. Question number 5 in for your eyes only.
Yes.
He has another Lotus, he has another Lotus. This time a Lotus Esprit Turbo, which looks like this with Roger. Roger sat on the bonnet. There we go. That's the way.
With the ski pack.
Yes.
I'm going to Gstaad.
What happens to it when the bad guy Hector Gonzalez smashes its passenger window? Does it A, spray poisonous gas, or B, does it self-destruct? Does it A, spray poisonous gas, or B?
I'm going to say self-destruct.
It does, of course,
Yay.
self-destruct. Absolutely right. Bing. There you go. So that was for your eyes only. Question number 6. So 5 out of 5, doing really well. In the same film, after the Lotus self-destructs. Bond is forced to choose another less powerful, but iconic vehicle. What is it?
I think we're talking about Citroen 2CV, aren't we?
Yes, we're not going to give you
yellow.
options. There you go. The yellow.
There you go.
Yeah.
Well, doesn't he play a postman? Doesn't he play am I thinking of another movie? Does he play a
Possibly.
postman in that? Why did he end up with a 2CV?
Because this car self-destructed, so he ended up taking the first
only thing I could have. Now, there was, when I was at school, which will age me, somebody's mum turned up with the 007 yellow 2CV.
Yes.
Well, with bullet holes. It had a decal of bullet holes down the side and 007 along the bottom. We were like, that's pretty cool.
So is that like the one that we saw at the Met Show?
Exactly like that. Exactly like that one.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Nice. So doing really well. 6 out of 6. Well done. So question number 7. Following the deal with BMW,
yes,
the first product placement was in GoldenEye, and it sees James Bond drive a Beamer to a waiting plane. What is the car? Would you like to see a picture of it?
I think it's
Is
a
it
Z3.
Yes,
it's
a Z3 or a 370. It is a Z3. There you go. Awful vehicles.
I know. I was going. What is he going to go and do? Some hairdressing? I mean, he is one of the better Bonds. Pierce Brosnan.
Because he was. I don't like to always laugh steady like that.
He's always whispering. He's never talking really loud. I thought Christmas comes only once a year.
You made it a little bit too much Irish there. I think I'm very Irish.
Well,
He's a Remington still, you know.
Yes, he was. And I will tell you a story about him and his wife after the show is finished.
Oh, I think I know that. I know that.
Oh, yeah, you know that one.
Yeah. So there you go.
You're not 007 anymore. That's all I'll say. And now you remember.
7 out of 7.
Fantastic.
Question number 8. Still with BMW.
Yes.
In the film Tomorrow Never Dies, Bond is seen driving the car from the back seat using a mobile phone. What car is it? Would you like to see a picture?
Yes, please. Is it 7 Series?
Is it BMW X5 or is it BMW 750i 7 Series?
750i.
It is the 750i.
Cool.
Absolutely right. Well done. Doing really well. 8 out of 8. That's that invisible ink that you've got on your desk.
Oh, hang on.
Perhaps one of our best prizes that we could ever make. Yes, absolutely right. It's a 7 Series BMW. Question number 9. The most deadly car featured in the James Bond film was, and I'll show you a picture of it in a minute.
Yes.
It featured tire spikes, missiles, lasers, and even skis. Skis came out of it.
Right.
It was in Timothy Dalton's Out in the Living Daylights. It's this. What is it? Is it A, an Aston Martin DB7, or is it B, an Aston Martin V8? DB7 or V8?
So it's early 80s. Oh. See, I get confused with these acronyms for David Brown Aston Martin. One of these was opposite where I used to work in this classic car garage.
Ooh.
So it's DB7. I think it's V8. I'm going to go for V8.
Absolutely right. Yes, I thought you were going to say it was DB7 there, with the skis on the side.
Yes, I vaguely remember that.
I have got somewhere in my house a Matchbox model of this little die-cast model where the skis actually do pop out from the side.
Wow.
But I have to find that. I don't know where it is.
That probably shows how much younger you are than I. As I was more the Roger Moore era, and I'm pretty sure I had the White Lotus.
So yes, you're doing really well. 9 out of 10. So yeah, I think you've won the invisibility. So question number 10, the final
Yes.
one. Let's see if we can make it a full house. The James Bond's most famous vehicle is, of course, the Aston Martin DB5.
It
It
is
first
indeed.
appeared in the 1965. in
Gold
one of the James
figure.
Bond films. But how many times did he drive a DB5 in the franchise?
Ooh.
Uh,
Go on.
3 times, 6
Yes.
times, or 10 times?
Okay.
3,
That-
6, or 10?
3, 6, 10.
I
So,
don't think you'll be able to get the films. I will go for it. 3, 6,
So
or 10?
obviously, obviously Goldfinger.
Yes.
I think a couple of Pierce Brosnan. That's up to
Yes.
3. Daniel Craig, probably 1 or 2.
Oh, yes.
That's 5. I'm going to say 6. Let's go 6.
Full House!
Yay!
Yes! The films were.
First
yeah,
time I've got a
absolute-
full house. First time I've got a
absolute-
full house.
And you've got Invisible Ink as well. The films were Goldfinger, Thunderball, so 2 Sean Connery,
Okay.
GoldenEye and Tomorrow Never Dies, which was the Pierce
Brosnan's.
Brosnan's ones, yeah, and Casino Royale and Skyfall were the Daniel Craig
Casino
ones.
Royale and Skyfall.
So there you go.
Yeah,
Really happy with that.
fantastic.
10 out
Although
of 10.
by the time we got to Skyfall, that would be like a £4 million car. That's
Yes.
what they don't say. This is just my car for the weekend. What? The £4.8 million pound car, the Bonhams were. Yes, but it has nothing to
Exactly.
do with Bond because Bond doesn't exist in this reality. In fact, talking
Secret agent, but
Secret
drives the most
agents.
indiscreet car that you can
exactly,
possibly-
exactly. Who's that? The name's Bond, but they also don't go on, and that's what the most annoying. He has an export company that he's supposed to work for, and they've forgotten all about that. That was his cover.
Yes.
I mean, they also want him to be a black woman with no legs. That's the latest fucking
yes,
thing.
as I did with Doctor Who.
So they're ruining Doctor Who. So now we've got to